Hey everyone, this is Kat Matthewson and we're out at the Shelter Care Medical Recuperation to grab a tour with some of the staff. So let's put on our mask and head on in. Astro!
My name is Jose. I'm the assistant program manager right now. What I do here is basically all the administrative stuff, like reports, and basically making sure that our clients are receiving the best possible services they can.
So Jose, can you tell us about the unit that we're currently in?
Yeah, so right now we're currently in Unit 1. It is one of our bigger units. Normally it would be 3 people, but because of COVID we're only taking in 2 people for this unit. And our other units are currently only taking in 1 client per unit as well.
And what space do we have in here? Was that like a living room over here?
But yeah, this is kind of like the living space. This is a shared area right now because of COVID. We are asking clients to be cautious of, when they're spending time in here. We do provide them because of COVID now with sanitary packs, which has like wipes, it has hand sanitizer, it's got a mask, it's got gloves, things for them to be able to clean down their space and area, or when they're sharing this area, they can clean it down after they're done.
And then do they do their laundry or is this?
They do their laundry, we provide the laundry soap, we provide the washer and dryer. It's open during while we're here from 8 to 4:30.
Okay.
Completely free for them to use.
Very cool. So free laundry detergents all included. They just have to come in during the open hours of 8 to 4?
8 to 4.
Awesome. Jose, what do people usually bring with them when they get here?
It really depends on where they're coming from. If they're coming from the hospital or if they're coming from the street, they usually have a hospital bag with them with their belongings. If they're coming from the street, they usually have like 2 bags. Unfortunately, sometimes when they come from facilities or hospitals, they usually come with shoes, but sometimes they don't come with shoes. So we'll just go out, buy them a pair or 2, make sure they have something on their feet.
So what happens if they don't have any hygiene items when they get here?
So we actually have hygiene supplies. When we first meet with the client, usually either the day of move-in or the day after it, we ask them, do you need any hygiene supplies? So we have hygiene kits, which is toothpaste, toothbrush, floss. There's a long list of things here. And we just try to offer them as much as we can.
So Jose, a lot of people are wondering, how does a client get into SMR?
So normally the biggest way that they get in is if the client's already in the hospital. The social worker will make a referral. We'll kind of coordinate what needs to be done from there. Get a signed med list, get some documentation on the client. That's usually the biggest way that clients get in. The other way is if they're not in the hospital and say they're on the street, any social service provider can make a referral. It can be a clinic, they can be a doctor's office, they can be mental health, they can be one of our partners, it can be St. Vinny's. It can be any place that has a social service provider or a doctor or provider. Anybody who's willing to follow up with the referral, get us information, get us a signed medication list, and have good contact with the client, because we're going to want to communicate with the client, do a screening, ask a couple of questions. The only thing that we won't take are self-referrals. A lot of people do call to self-refer themselves, and when they do call, we just refer them to their primary care provider, to have their primary care provider call us, and then we kind of handle all the details from there.
Okay, and this is the rec room, which is currently closed right now due to COVID. Would be where people would eat.
Yeah.
However, Jose, what are you doing right now that there's COVID? You're feeding people.
So currently we have a food cart that we place out. It's actually right over there. And we'll call down every person by their unit. So we'll call one person at a time in the unit. And after each time we'll put either their breakfast, if it's breakfast time, if it's lunch, we'll put lunch and dinner on there, the drink. But after each use we wipe down, sanitize it, we've got wipes there. And so after each use we sanitize it, wipe it down, and use it for the next time.
So what do you like cooking?
All kinds of stuff. I cook all kinds of stuff. I cook ribs and barbecue and chicken and beef and beef dog and you name it. I like cooking the ribs. It's probably my favorite thing to cook.
So Jose, what is one thing that you would want the public to know about SMR?
I think the biggest thing that I would like them to know is that we really try our hardest to help let our clients feel like they're heard and understood and that they're people. We try to do the best with what we have. We are a shelter, so saying that means that we don't always have the nicest things or the most up-to-date stuff, but we try to do the best we can.
So that's all, everybody. You just saw the Shelter Care Medical Recuperation. We have 18 beds on site, and it is for individuals who are healing from an acute medical illness who are being discharged from the hospital. I hope you enjoyed our tour and you learned a lot more about SMR, and we look forward to showing you more. Take care.